Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you this Atlantis base that I've been working on. Not like the Atlantis Exploration HQ. This one can hold the Typhoon Turbo Sub, a lot of other ships, captured, Warrior, Shark Warrior, whatever, Command Bay, all 5 treasure keys, and I think it's just a cool little thing I made. It's got a lot of little details and nice touches and stuff like that that makes this set. This MOC pretty cool. It's not really a MOC since it's not, I guess, MOC. Well, I guess it's considered a MOC. But it's still a pretty cool little base that I made. It's, of course, not really detailed, as you can see right here. I just found any blocks I could find. That's because I don't really have enough blocks in red to make that stuff, or green, or whatever color I felt like using. And some of the pieces, like, the base plates are hard to find in right colors, so I just use whatever I felt like. So yeah, let's get the Atlantis ships out of here so I can show you the little details before we go into the feature presentation. Come on. Pieces didn't like to super glue themselves to random things. I know why, because I said so. I am a true genius. Okay, so I guess I'll take off the tripod for this just because there are a lot of little things about this and I don't really feel like picking up this thing or, turning in, zooming in. So I guess taking off the camera and going into first-person view is the best decision. Evolution's the best solution. So here is the little docking bay. Let's get Mr. Repair Robot down. Here I put these little stoppers here. Here, I don't know why there's an eye there. This little spot, and here's a little spot right here. But if you disconnect these, and don't disconnect them in the wrong way, this will actually fold up so ships can get in and the pilot can get out. Wow, I never thought about that. That's basically the main feature of the thing, that little area right there. And over here we have a little control area. There's the little seat. I didn't use the regular seat because then they wouldn't be able to sit there with their gear. Here it holds all 5 treasure keys, and there's a lot of random buttons I put there. Up here there are some tools, and over here, let's go over here. This, as you can see, this little hinge down here that turns, and here there's a Shark Warrior in a cage. Let's take out the Shark Warrior. In there, it's a little tiny cage, and it's got a few plant life in it just for effect. And here's the shark's food, a piece of meat. I probably should have just used a fish, but I don't have any spare fish. So yeah, that's the meat. It's got a little wrench on the side and seaweed there. And then if you want to take it out for storage, you take this piece back here. Put the camera down for a second. Take this piece right here. Take it off. Put it on these 2 little pegs. Now the Shark Warrior is contained and ready for transport, and if you want to take a look at him, even though he's not in there right now, you can open that little hatch and break the thing because I built this so awesomely. I'm so goodly at building. Screw it. Yeah, it's just on this little pedestal thing, and over here, there's actually a window so you can see through there. And right here, there's a little, thing on wheels with stairs, so you can push it around and get up to places easier. It's about level with, or not really level. It's about the right height to get up here. So that's that. And then there's this little thing. Why is that there? Where did that get there? And why is my soup cold? Get me a new soup. But here's a little repair thing. It's got some controls right there to drive it. This is for the smaller ships that, you know, can't just, you know, float. Here, it adjusts like this. It goes up and like this. You know, adjust it so you can get under it. And these two blocks here are so you can, you know, get under it and have it floating there a little bit. Yeah, you can adjust it a lot. That. And yeah. Oh. And here's the repair robot. He can spin like this. I think this piece is from a McDonald's toy, I think, or maybe a Burger King toy, I don't remember. You can turn like this and has controls right here. These things are just to balance it out, they're completely pointless. And here, you know, has a little, it has 3, or I guess, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 flexing points. Wow! This thing would keep sliding around. Here's a little tool there. I guess it's a glue gun. But basically it's supposed to take off one of the tools here. They felt like it. And then you can attach the tools onto the thing right here. It's hard to do this one-handed. I'm not used to doing things one-handed. It's usually on a less complicated set than this and not as unstable. So I guess this is supposed to be like a buffer. Then here, a drill, a hammer, whatever this is. And this thing right here, this is probably one of the cooler ones. This one is a missile reloader. You can put flick fire missiles in it and then reload them onto the ship. I mean, it didn't come with one because obviously you're free-missing some. I mean, if the ship doesn't have some in it, then you have some spare ones unless you lost them. It can't materialize them out of thin air. So yeah, that's all the little details of it. Now I guess I'll show you the main functions of it. I know it's really broken. I guess I'll fix it right now. Because it's much easier with 2 hands. 2 jazz hands. Wish I had Hans. SpongeBob. Those 2 realistic hand thingies. I don't even know what they are. Or I guess it's just 1 hand. Yeah, I guess it's repaired now. But as you can see, if I take the Typhoon Turbo Sub, I lift this up, and you back it in, and snaps right there. And then while he's here, you can get out of the vehicle very easily. You could also use the ladder thingy if you don't want to get out right there. And also, while this is here, you can use the repair robot to, you know, do some things with it. And then once want to take off again, you lift this up. Ing, ing, ing. Prepare for launch. It launches. It's supposed to be from Star Fox. The guy says it. That makes no sense. Voice acting in the 90s, it still sucked. You take a smaller ship, like the, I don't even remember what this thing is called. The little tiny thing from 2011. The set that sucks. You know, unless you put it, like, up here, then there's no way to repair it, because the repair robot would have a hard time reaching it. But if you use this, you can put it up here, and not fall down. I guess I'll attach it by a stud or 2. Then he has easy access to the robot and Lance himself. You know, this place can store other ships. It can basically store all the ships. It can store you know, the the Undersea Explorer or whatever. The $40 thing with the snake and it transforms. The humanoid thing. It can hold, it can actually hold the Atlantis Exploration HQ in ship form. And here it can also hold the Neptune carrier, as you can see. It doesn't fit as well as the Typhoon Turbo Sub. It was designed around the Typhoon Turbo Sub, and that's the one that fits the best. The Neptune carrier can still fit in. It'll be a little, it'll jet out a little like this. And you know, now it can be repaired, but obviously you can just do that. The only ship I have kind of problems with is the Seabed Scavenger, because it's kind of wide. Like, the hands will get in the way of putting it through here, and also it's too low on the ground to use the repair unit, and also it's too heavy to use this thing. So that's that's the biggest flaw with this. The Neptune, or not the Seabed Scavenger doesn't cooperate with it very well, but every other ship can either fit on this thing or is decent enough to, you know, just stay right here. But the sad thing is it can only hold one ship at a time, or I guess two. See, that's my Atlantis dock. I guess it's supposed to be like a dock fortress, like one that's above water but still close to it. So you can have one little area with water so the ships can get out, and then you drain the water. So, you know, people can get out and breathe. So yeah, thanks for watching. I kind of like this thing. It's pretty cool. And of course it fits very well with the Typhoon Turbo Sub. It was mainly designed around the Typhoon Turbo Sub, but other ships do work with it, just not nearly as well. They don't fit so snugly. Some are too large, some are too small, and some can fit on this thing. It has controls, a robot. Or it's not really a robot since it has levers and you can control it. But you know, you can repair things and reload missiles and stuff like that. It's just a little cool area, and I hope you like it. It's really simple to make. I don't think I need to have any kind of instructions. So yeah, I'll see you guys later for more MOCs and whatever else I decide to do later.